Welcome to OC Catholic TV's Athlete Profile. I'm Jenilyn Russo, and we are coming to you from high atop the Tower of Hope on the campus of Christ Cathedral, as we do each week, where we introduce to you an outstanding athlete from the Trinity League. This week we have Elizabeth Craig joining us. She is a cross-country runner for Connelly High School. So if you could tell us, Elizabeth, how you got your start in cross-country, what got you interested in wanting to give the sport a try?
The summer before my junior year, I, out of the blue, kind of sat down and thought to myself, I'm going to be graduating soon. I'm going to be going to a college that probably will have such a big sports team. I won't be able to really do as much. And I told myself I should take the opportunity to be on a sports team. I'd never been on one before, and I found out quickly I wasn't as good of a shape as I thought I was, and so I figured cross country was the way to go if I wanted to get a little bit better at that.
What are some of the challenges that you have encountered in participating in a sport like cross country, and how have you worked specifically to overcome those challenges?
Well, I gotta say the first year I did cross country was a bit of a rocky start. I ended up getting slower as the season went on. I found it really hard to be motivated to push myself as fast as I could, but at the same time, I knew I didn't want to quit. And so when the season ended, I kept running. I used to run 3 miles every day after school. My dad was really instrumental in that. He'd tie on his running shoes with me, and we'd go. And I showed up for the next season, and I was one of the fastest runners, and it was really great to see a year of hard work pay off like that.
If you could describe a favorite moment or highlight in participating in cross country that sort of stands out to you as a special memory in the sport.
I think my favorite race I ever did was my last one. The year before, I was probably one of the roughest races for me, but that race, I was going and I was at a hill and I saw another runner. We were getting near the end, and I started to pass her and I said, "Oh, good job." And she said the same to me, and we were running pretty close together. And some of her schoolmates saw her and started cheering her on. We realized we were a lot closer to the finish line than we thought we were. And all of a sudden, just any chit chat was gone, and we just took off and ran for it. And we tied, but that finish was I didn't. I think even after 2 years of cross country, I didn't realize I could sprint for that long. But I did. I pushed through, and we tied. It was a great way to finish my last season.
What do you think that running and participating in cross country has taught you? Life lessons that you've learned that you're able to take away from the sport and apply to other areas of your life?
I think one of the biggest things I've learned is discipline. To say, okay, I don't feel like running, but I know I've got to. And to just go out and just not to give up, even when on those days you'd rather just come home and take a nap. And I think that's something that's definitely easily applied to other aspects of life. Oh, I'd rather sleep in and not go to mass, but no, that's what you do. You've got to keep fit and you keep going. And I think that's definitely been a big lesson for me.
If you could share with us about role models in your life, some of the key people who inspire and motivate you, and why.
As I kind of mentioned before, I think my dad has played a big role in my life. He's a Marine who served for 22 years, and so I think a lot of the discipline and that importance comes from him. And like I said, he was out there putting on his running shoes, getting me to go when I didn't want to go, and to have somebody who's willing not only to tell you, "Hey, you need to do this," but "Hey, I'll do it with you." It's really inspirational, and I'm really grateful for that.
And as being a senior this year, what do you think you're going to miss the most about competing as a student athlete and representing Connelly in that way?
I think I'll definitely miss my team a lot for both soccer and cross country. I think those extra hours outside of the classroom, on the field, running, you really get to know a lot of people outside of your grade, outside of the classes that you take, and I'm really going to miss them a lot.
And that's it for this OC Catholic TV Athlete Profile. Thank you so much, Elizabeth, for joining us this week.
Thank you for having me.
We will be back next week with another outstanding athlete from the Trinity League.